That's just a struggle bus and a half, honestly.
A struggle bus. That is so... wait, where'd you get that saying?
I don't know.
That's a good...
I kind of came up with it. I don't know. I don't even know if I came up with it. I think I just either heard it and was like, yeah, that's... I like that. So
I like it too.
I just used it.
Too bad I've been sticking on your mind. I know you like it how I rock it from behind. I know you stand it how you taking all my time. Left, right, can you take it all night?
Wait, are we on episode 9?
We did. Yeah, we are. Episode 9. Because we skipped last week. We don't talk about that, but we skipped last week.
Yeah. Okay. Welcome to the 9th episode of Us Talking. I'm your host, Finnegan Tuig.
And your co-host, CJ Parrish.
And we have no special guests today. Just
all
us.
Alone. So sad. Okay, it's fine.
We have some nice trees. Very nice trees. I have updates, actually.
Oh?
So, I did...
On what?
Okay, actually, I have 2 updates. One is actually important, and the other... is not important at all.
Okay. I want to hear both of them regardless. But.
Yeah. So you know the like weird abandoned house I was talking about up the canyon?
Logan Canyon?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna just hate me later, but I want to show you the photos.
There's like all you hear is an audio just tapping at the screen.
Yeah. So me and Emmy went up there 3 days ago. So what that involved was you park on this, like, there's a turn, so you have to drive up past it for like 20 minutes, turn around on the highway, come back, because I didn't really want to do like a 3-point turn on a 65 mile an hour road. And so you came back, parked, we had to hike down the snowbank, take off our shoes, walk across the river, and it's like March? Is it March?
March? But we've had like 2 days that were like nearly 60 degrees, which is not like that warm to the rest of the country, which is funny.
Yeah.
But it's warm here.
Compared to like 15, there's definitely still snow on the ground. So we walk across the river and get to the other side. And on the other side of the river, it's like kind of this island thing where there's big cliffs on the other side. And we were walking on this, like, it wasn't a trail, but like it was kind of like a small clearing, and there's like moose droppings all over the place. So I think a moose just lives there. But whenever I drive up this canyon, I would see like a bunch of logs that looked like a house. And so we went over and took pictures. This is what it looks like.
Oh, it's like a fireplace that built a stone wall. What?
Look at that.
That looks really professional.
I don't I think I have, look.
That kind of looks like it almost looks like they put like moss and leaves there that was just removed later or at least deteriorated. But like that looks really professional.
Yeah. So it's it has like a bunch of logs to make a roof structure. It's not like filled in or anything, but the base around it is all cement and rock, and it's like really like sturdy.
They put a lot of time into that.
And there's metal in the fireplace for the chimney. I don't know what it is or why it's there.
It's so weird.
Yeah. But you have to ford the river to get over to it and fight a moose.
And fight a moose that now lives there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
My second update is so much less fun. So, me and TJ, we both chipped in $15 to buy a domain name. So that means you could go online and type in theusshow.com and it'd bring us to it'd bring you to our website. I was like, that's awesome. That's worth $30 for a year. That doesn't seem too bad. And so I Googled it because it was like 2 days later. And it was like, how long for it to get registered? It was like 2 to 3 days. I was like, okay. And so I waited a while and I was like, because it's Wix, I bet it's just taking a longer time. And so like a week in, I contact them like, hey, is the website going through, or like, do I need to put more work into it? Like, what's going on? Yeah. And the guy was like, you have to buy a premium subscription for your website domain to go through at all. And I was like, okay, awesome. And before it, like, how it's set up is they have like a to-do list. And the second step is buy a domain name. And at no point do they double check that you know that you have to buy a premium subscription or tell you that you have to buy a premium subscription.
So it's only after do you know the fact that they have to buy a premium subscription. That's stupid.
And it's like $30, which is not a ton of money, but it's a pretty good amount of money.
I guess. Is it just a yearly subscription of $30?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I was like, okay, well, can I, like, he's like, you can get a monthly one though. I'm like, cool. Can you put the money towards the monthly one? And he's like, no. It's like, okay, well, can I have a refund then? He's like, you can have a refund after 5 days.
Why 5 days?
I don't know. What are you going to gain? Because you already know that, like, the website is new, so it's not going to have a lot of traffic.
Exactly.
For the first 3 days that it's online, and then you have to decide not to want it. Like, what is that doing for anyone?
I don't think it. Why? Yeah. Why the wait? Because that just. Were they making interest on our money?
I don't
bank
know.
now.
Yeah, and it's Wix. Like, give me back my $30.
Give me my $30, you bitch.
So you know what? I'm going to petition now all of our listeners. This is a call to arms. Go DM or like contact Wix and get them to send our $30 back.
Send our $30 back because they suck.
Yeah, I gave you my hard-earned teenage money, American US dollars, to buy theushow.com, and what do I get? Not that.
So is it still just like finnegantuig.wix.com?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it will be for the next forever. But he did help me cancel the subscription plan I was on, which they also do not tell you.
So they put you on a subscription plan.
Yeah, so it's going to renew.
Paid $30 for the domain name.
Yeah.
But then they also didn't tell you that you had a subscription plan.
Uh-huh.
Although you were given one without the permission to be put on one from you. That's
correct. Correct. Yeah, because when they charged my bank account, it was like recurring payment. I was like, I have a year before this happens again, so I'll like leave it. And like maybe your podcast takes off and I'll want it next year.
Exactly.
And then like to cancel it, you have to go into like settings and then go into another settings and then cancel it. And you have to, it's the worst. It like,
that is so
it
stupid.
Turns so scammy so quickly.
That seems really scary.
Yeah.
And it's Wix too. Like Wix should be easy.
Yeah,
they advertise all the time. They're like, "Hey, build free websites." I would say that's probably the first red flag.
Yeah,
that they advertise so often.
Although their free website builder is pretty good. It's just like what, like there's no good reason to not tell me that I have to spend another like $30 to get my first $30 to go through.
And it still is like, just want water. Struggling to open the can like a water bottle, like a pickle jar. My daily pickle jar increases grip strength.
That water bottle increases grip strength. Yeah, so that's the website update.
That's so frustrating.
And I spent like an hour buying it, and then I spent another hour talking to someone telling me that I couldn't have bought it. Like, capitalism hits different sometimes.
Yeah, he was probably on it, like, being in customer service, he was probably just like, why do we go through this?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, the guy you called is probably just over it at this point.
Yeah. But, pro tip, if you're nice to customer service, they're also nice to you.
That's very true.
Yeah.
And if you don't act stupid to customer service.
Because it's not like they are going to go up to Wix, like MrWix.com and be like, can we please give this kid money back?
Yeah.
Also just like be nice to them because everyone else is mean.
Yeah, this is true. I haven't heard good things from customer service.
No.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah. I work a customer service job. That's not great either.
What do you work as?
I work in fast food.
Oh.
So I don't work with like direct call, like customer service calls and stuff like this guy would be.
Yeah.
But like working face to face with customers is not always the funnest because they're kind of dumb. Some people are not smart when it comes to, especially when it comes to food sometimes.
You should have Emmy here because Emmy also works in food service. And
I guess not customer service, food service and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But
it's like the same people and same, like
the place I work isn't so much of like a small business. It's I'd say mid-sized like franchise.
Mm-hmm.
So it's decent, but it still is frustrating because it's dealing with like corporate management that doesn't quite understand what it's like to work in your position.
That makes
and
sense.
It's this back and forth fight between what they think is right and what we think is right. And it's like we're actually facing the customers, so it's like they look at the reviews and they're like, you're doing your job like it terribly. Mm-hmm. And we're like, no, we're not. They just suck. It's like we're trying our best here and we're just busy and we can't do everything. And sure, there's like a handful of us there, but they don't make enough to support more employees to come by. And then they leave bad reviews and then we get in trouble for it. So it's just frustrating.
Yeah, there's a lot of the work is hard.
Work is hard.
Yeah.
Capitalist America is not fun. Not fun all the time.
That's why we started a podcast.
That's why it's self-employed. We make no money, but we're self-employed.
We get scammed out of $30.
Hell yeah.
Still recording, right? Yeah. Yes, I am.
I need to double check if I am. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I'm like in the back of my mind, I'm like, I want to plug our shop. I want to plug the shop.
We finally have a shop. We should talk about
but
shop.
we have an ad break.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Never mind.
Yeah.
We'll save it for the ad break.
Yeah.
You can hear that one later.
Ooh. Da, 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 da. That's my interpretation of our like little transition song.
Do. That's like a Batman transition song from like, I don't know, an old series. You know how like the bat symbol would come up and then go back. And
like
it's
a little swirly effect
thing in the background.
I saw. Okay, I think it's literally open on my computer. I saw a video of this kid who like. I can't describe it in words, so I'm just gonna show you. Where the fuck history there?
Oh, okay.
That was
like you're in a weird
oh my goodness,
spot.
it was literally the last video I watched.
Yo, bros, I'm chilling outside right now.
Oh, I've seen this.
Bro, this sunset about to play.
It's just that kid who plays like the trumpet note when he goes, "Yo, bros, you gotta look at this sunset. It's about to play," and then just goes on playing the trumpet solo.
But it's just not. I don't know what song he was trying to play, but it's like so close to something.
Yeah, and it was a very popular song, and then he came around and they started using his audio. So
really?
His audio has become, I think, like it's kind of traded off in popularity because I've heard his audio more than the original trumpet solo.
That's so funny.
And I don't know if that's just my For You page, but that's really funny.
It's so fun. It was literally the last thing I saw before I was like, ooh, I need to do prep work for this podcast. Speaking of prep work, do we want to go into an article?
Sure. I want to hear about yours first because I'm kind of
okay.
curious about this.
So, California police, in it, like, to try and help keep privacy for like people who commit non-violent crimes, so it's just like petty theft and whatever.
Oh, yeah.
They post mug shots, but they put something over the head. And recently, Lego has asked them to stop using Lego minifigure heads.
I've seen this.
To cover up the faces of the like convicted people.
Yeah, they didn't blur it. Like they purposefully put a Lego head in front of it.
Which like do you want to see a picture?
I do want to. Oh my god.
It's real. So one, they have like the classic lineup with the height and everything.
Yeah, and they're holding numbers. And they're just
then there's a Lego head, and all the heads have different expressions, and
it's not like it's just a generic Lego head. Like somebody put time in this.
Yeah, they personify each. Like the guy in the leather jacket has like the cool Lego head emoji.
Yeah, like the sunglasses. You got this smirk, and then there's a guy in like a flannel almost who's like a beard and like a goatee, more like it. But like it's just really funny.
And if I was Lego, I'd also want them to stop doing that.
Send a cease and desist and just be like, stop, please.
Anyways, apparently they also use other images, including emoji faces and characters from Grinch, Shrek, and Barbie.
What?
It doesn't clarify anywhere else in the article.
I want to see the Who's being arrested.
What do I even look up to find that? Grinch mugshot? That's
Grinch
not gonna
mugshot.
work.
Try out.
Maybe just California mugshots?
Try California Grinch mugshots.
I like that.
Do we just get like a bunch of random generic mugshots?
Yeah, we're just getting Etsy of the Grinch
Etsy pins for Grinch mugshots.
And this guy.
Just a random guy acting like the Grinch.
Yeah. Wow. I wouldn't trust you either.
They look like a Who down in Whoville.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess that's kind of it. It's just it's crazy to me that the state of California like saw that and was like, yes, perfect.
I wonder, was it just that one police department, or was it like the entire state was doing it?
It sounds like the state.
Just the entire state police department of California. It's like Lego heads.
Although it's banned in California, but it might have just been one place, like one precinct or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, like banned as in like you're not allowed to publicly post those, or?
Well, I don't think they do it just for the other police officers, but maybe.
Yeah.
But just Lego was like, that's our thing.
Yeah, it's like, that's our product. Please don't use it that way.
It's copyrighted. Yeah.
That's funny.
It is really funny.
I really like that because I saw that the other day on like a TikTok, and I looked further into it and I was like, that's so weird. I didn't know police departments. I didn't know it was from California, but I was like, police departments are doing this? Yeah. Funny. Okay. And then I just completely ignored it and didn't think about it ever again.
Yeah.
So that's cool. Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that somebody was like putting in the energy to be like, let's be creative about this, and I'm going to put a Lego head on this like petty theft, and on like somebody who's been convicted of petty theft.
Yeah. It's also like someone had to Photoshop those on. Like there's some poor intern who's like, I'm going to be a cop. I am going to like make the world a better place, and then they're photoshopping Lego heads on people using Snapchat filters to like copy and paste it over.
Actually, that's funny. I did have this really interesting thing I found the other day, and I don't know if I'm exactly allowed to talk about it because it's from I mean, we're not that popular, right? So it's fine.
At worst, they tell us no.
No. Like finger up in your face, just wiggling it back and forth.
No.
Don't
I'm
do
going
that.
to take $30 out of your bank account now.
Anyway. Did I not save it? I swear I saved it.
Man, Shift T.
T, please.
That brings back your last opened thing.
It's in my photos. I can't find it. It's fine.
Okay. I
saved it as like a screen recording because I thought these ads were really funny.
Oh, I want to see this.
And they were completely random because I totally thought this was a joke. I thought somebody was like this was a lie. I was like, this is not real.
Yeah.
But apparently it is. Like it's okay. So it's an ad from. This is what makes me worried. I can't talk about it.
Yeah.
It's an ad from McDonald's, and they're doing this thing.
Well, wait, we could call it something else. I
mean, they're calling themselves WickDonald's, and I don't know why.
Wait, what does that mean?
Here, watch
okay,
these.
I'm ready.
Oh, God, that's the power button.
Yeah.
Hold on.
TJ tried to turn up the volume and immediately turned off the iPad. Okay. Wait, before we started, can I analyze what I'm seeing first?
Oh, yes, for sure.
So the first frame looks like...
It's like a space observatory on the moon.
Yeah. And in the background is the McDonald's logo turned upside down so it looks like boobs. With like Chinese or Japanese letters. Oh, there's also some boobs on the...
It's a W, not boobs. It's
a W. Well, okay, I've seen it multiple times where like just cracked, like, I don't know. They're like, how to be a graphic designer in 10 days. And it's like, look for imagery around you. McDonald's is a great point because they look like boobs because it's an M. And everyone's like, fuck, what do you mean? Like, that's not, no one else saw that. But now they're upside down. And so they're right.
It actually looks like boobs. So they just like, they probably found the guy and they're like, let's run with it.
Yeah.
But we
like,
can't call it boobs because we also cater to children.
Yeah, but I've seen multiple people do it.
Funny.
I'm going to prove to the internet that I'm not lying. Okay, so we're starting off strong in space.
And it's just called WickDonald's. And it's so random. I got 2 of them to show you too. So it's pretty great.
Where's it? What? What is happening?
But I found these on, like, I was listening to Pandora, and I don't pay for their subscription, so I'm just watching these ads, and this thing came up, and I totally thought this was completely false.
Yeah.
And until I have a second one to show you. I'll show you the second one first, but I'll show you their website in just a minute because that's what it looks like.
Wait. Okay.
Oh, it's just the same thing. Sorry, I thought it was different.
So, okay, the ad for our non-visual watchers, it was full anime, like, He-Man, like, style.
He-Man and, like, what's that one series that has, like, the lions that turn into something, like a giant robot?
Transformers?
They're kind of like Transformers, but it's called something. It's like a Netflix series now.
Oh.
But it's been remastered into a Netflix series. Anyway.
It just goes full, like, anime, like,
so
they eat chicken nuggets and then they get powered up and there was no conflict, but it just showed Earth at the end. And, like, I don't know. Oh my gosh, they're going all out with it.
Yeah, this is like, they have a whole website for it, and it's called it's just WickDonald's, and I was like, and it just says welcome to WickDonald's. They have weeks that they post manga chapters to their story. But anyway, yeah, they post these, and like new characters and stuff come out in each one of these like episodes. So they have these character lineups that happen, and like that's it. It's just like this, like, you know, when they did toys,
yeah,
and, like, they'd post things about their toys. They had an app for a while that you could scan like whatever it was that you collected, and play a game with said toy, or at least unlock a game with said toy. So I think this is the same thing, just like more digital, and it's just all anime.
Yeah, they made so many. Wait, here,
it's so
like
random
2, 4,
too.
6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. There's like 22 characters up on top.
Yeah, there's so many characters.
Wow. It looks like Pokemon Go, or just Pokemon, except they all have like weird W hats. And one of them's a hamburger with a beak on it for some reason. Oh, that's cheese.
Yeah, I was like, I think that's cheese.
Wait, but it also has like 4 eyes. Why?
Is it like a mascot, the guy who stands out like the middle, like just in the store, like creepily staring at you because you can't tell if it's the mask or the person?
Yeah. Oh, you know that clip in Helluva Boss when he's like, they're at Lululand and he's like, I know you're a pedophile.
And the apple
there.
comes up and he goes like, I know you're a pedophile. And he walks away and goes, yeah.
You've never been here?
No. Theme parks always disturb me. Especially the mascots.
Well, hey there! I'm Looloo. Welcome to Looloo Land. If y'all get hurt here, just try and sue us. What's that mean?
Don't talk to me. I know you're a pervert under there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So funny. I love that.
Wow. Well, are they any good? Because it says they have anime shorts.
Yeah, I haven't gotten into it because I haven't eaten at McDonald's in like a year. So I haven't done anything with it, but I just thought it was interesting, and I was like, I should bring this up, and maybe I'll go more intense into it.
Okay, if we want to be a really good podcast, because we could record till 9 and then go to McDonald's and like, because we could. I kind of feel like we should for podcast content.
Stupid. Yeah, sure, yeah.
Like we could make such a good short out of it.
It would be just
we go to McDonald's.
I don't speak Japanese.
I don't neither do I.
I'll just play that audio over what we're saying.
I think we should go to McDonald's and like do field research on this.
Field research on this new.
Do you think it will be
chili savory sauce?
Sorry, we should go to. Oh, that's what they're advertising?
I don't think they're changing their name because there's no way they're changing. Because like most of their infrastructure, like their buildings, no, it's buildings, not infrastructure.
Oh yeah, infrastructure is like the skeleton of. There's like the actual building.
Well, that refers to things like roadways, railways, and things like government will take care of. But like, back on topic.
Yeah,
it's like I don't think that's like they. they might have enough money to. Ooh, jeez. They might have enough money to do this, honestly. But changing their their names for a short, funny ad about anime.
Yeah,
that's so. It's just so weird to me that it's like this is what they're doing.
I can't. I think it's funny. Yeah. I don't think they're. What would you do if you got there and the sign was actually upside down?
That's all they did is they had their employees go out and just flip it.
Yeah, it's screwed on poorly. The LEDs behind are
they need the screws towards the bottom ends of each of the W to make it actually look like boobs.
Oh, there's little nipples on the bottom.
That's what the screws are.
Yeah.
Okay, terrible.
Let's go and do field work after this.
Yeah, I like that idea.
I do too, because we have one here, right? We have
a McDonald's here.
Right. We have multiple, I think. We have one downtown by the middle school.
Yeah. And I haven't been in there for so long. I forget where they're at.
I don't know. I have gone to a McDonald's once.
Yes.
I don't think I've gone more than once though.
I think there is one by the middle school we went to, and so we should and that one's closest to the In-N-Out, so that's closest to here. Still a ways, but it's close enough.
Well, we could also go to no, there's not really one close to your house, is there? There is one kind of on that fork. I think that's still further for both of us.
Yeah.
Let's just go to the one by the middle school.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair.
Is there anything else we can do with this? I don't know. I just I want to be in a company that's so big, their PR team or whatever. Because McDonald's
team.
Isn't that advertising and stuff?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know what PR stands for, but
I don't either.
We're both looking it up right now.
Public relations, yeah. So it's just it's the team of people who work on advertising and logos and all that stuff,
and probably their economic success. So it's
So I'd love to be in one of those meetings where they're what do we do? What do we do? We have $2 extra billion. What do we do? And they're anime shorts, and they're yes, it. Next one.
Actually,
let's make it a W. Yes, perfect.
We'll call it WickDonald's. They're just yes, just more ideas. I love this. Go. Yeah. They're just a hype man. He's not actually making the decisions. He just keeps going with them.
He's idea. Let's show. What do we put in the ad? Let's show Earth and some dinosaur. Yeah, great. Come on, some more.
We'll combine Godzilla with other different types of anime. He-Man.
And we'll have an observatory, but we'll never explain why. Perfect. Awesome.
All these incomplete stories and just throw it at people. Yeah. It's just more ads.
How many characters?
More ads.
How many characters? 22. Perfect. Sounds great. One of them's a hamburger with 4 eyes. Awesome. Great. Move on.
That's so funny.
We'll make comics too. Awesome. Great. Next.
Great. Next. Go.
Don't stop.
There's no executive decision. It's just that executive person is just he's just yes.
They get an auctioneer and he's what's going to science?
Actually.
Yeah. Except he just never goes. He's just
they just pay him for 5 minutes and they just spit out these ideas and they're we have a product.
Yeah, because McDonald's, they're everywhere.
They're everywhere. They make so much money, and then they just It's funny to me when big companies like that have such a name that it almost doesn't matter what they do anymore. People either people are gonna love them regardless of what they do and what they advertise. So it's so long as it kind of keeps on track to their brand and whatever it was before they started this ad, it just kind of evolves into something completely random.
Yeah, Apple.
Actually,
has so much money. They can't even spend all the money they have.
Yeah, and they just keep coming out with the same iPhone over and over and over again with an extra camera, and they keep making it bigger and smaller.
Wait, that's so true. They're the last one was big. This one's super small.
Exactly.
Wow.
It was what was the iPhone 14 or something like that, and they made it the iPhone 14 mini. And there was no difference in the phone itself. It was just smaller.
Yeah, they're this one can see in the dark, and everyone's awesome, I need that, and then you never use it.
It's so funny, and it's made me laugh too, because ever since I guess a few years before the release of their Apple Vision Pro,
I want to talk about Apple Vision Pro.
Yeah, But before that, it's just like this weird thing with their phones where like they keep upgrading the camera to work better in like low light modes because like Samsung's done really well with that. And so I guess they're trying to compete with Samsung, but like their cameras just keep getting like quote better, but it's still a phone camera. Like it's never gonna get that good. But like they added 3 of them, and then like every other company followed along, and now Samsung's doing this thing with like folding phones, and I'm like, I don't know what the point of that is. Regardless, it's gonna fit in my pocket, whether it's thick or pretty thin. So I don't know. I want one that matches my figure better.
Our new curved phone.
I want my curved. Maybe that's the point. Is it curves with my?
Oh, you can unfold it. I almost didn't make it out of that one.
It's so random.
Yeah, I don't. And like honestly, if you compare my phone, which is like SE or what, it's like 3 years old now. Yeah. To the newest one, how big of a difference is there actually?
Like you want like aluminum or titanium?
Yeah, and like the camera,
one's like $1,000 more, but which one?
And I feel like the camera, they're only upgrading because that's the thing you can see. Like I guess, like I'm sure the processor is getting stronger, but like my grandma is never gonna understand what actually like M1 chip versus an M2 chip is, but you can see the wide angle lens. It's like, yeah,
I think that's cool. Is like they upgrade the microprocessors, so it's just like M1, M2, and maybe an M3 later. But it still is like that's amazing, and like you're adding more storage and stuff. But like, there's no real point to the fact that they keep making iPhones, other than the fact that they just don't want their older products to like die out, so they just reuse the same one and then like maybe add a feature or two, and then they just resell it, and then maybe like do it again, but then give it a titanium casing and then resell it.
And like they just need something to like bank the advertising on.
Basically, honestly, like just keep the public's attention just enough to keep buying our product.
Yeah, and okay.
And then throw a $4,000 headset at him.
Yeah, well, okay, let's talk about this headset. So, I feel like everyone who's on the internet and anyone who's watched short form content has seen the Apple Vision Pro. Okay, first, it's really cool. I like how it tracks your hands, so you don't need to like
that feature's really neat.
It's honestly really impressive. I'm scared. You
seem like you have a lot of opinions about this.
I do. I'm just because I've seen someone driving with it on.
I have seen that too. It's like a Cybertruck, whatever, down a highway. Did you know that happened in Utah?
What?
Down in Utah's highways?
What?
That Cybertruck headset thing.
I don't know anything about this.
There was somebody getting pulled over with an Apple Vision Pro on, and then they were like, I don't know why I'm getting into the details of this, but it was just like they were in their Cybertruck and then had the headset on and getting pulled over and getting filmed while somebody was driving past. And apparently that happened in Utah. And I don't know how to like confirm that, but I was like, okay, sure, maybe it happened in Utah. But it was still like, that's so weird.
If we think about just like the trickle down effect of all this, so it's like Cybertruck, all of that, Apple Vision Pro, all of that, getting pulled over, all of that, someone filming while driving, all of that. It's like there's so many things happening here.
Yeah.
But
you drive a car that's like ridiculously heavy and basically indestructible.
Yeah. Have you seen how to get yourself unstuck from the back of a truck? Because like they have the bed of the truck and then the thing comes over it.
Oh yeah, I think they call it like a tonneau cover.
Or I don't know.
Something like that.
To get out of it, you have to. Well, first off, you basically have to have a light with you. And then there's this panel you have to pry open, grab 2 like paracord things, and then pull those both open, and that's what opens the bed of the truck.
It doesn't even open like the top; it just opens the tailgate.
Yeah, so someone's gonna get kidnapped immediately.
That's what iPhone needs to do next: is upgrade their light on their iPhone.
Yeah, they're like now installing blacklight into your phone. Yeah. Anyways, so that's worrisome to me. Because I saw it and I was like, that seems really hard. Although I guess it's kind of hard to get out of a trunk. And no, it's not. A lot of them have the cord like right there.
Yeah, and that cord, like even in like some of my parents' cars, it's I guess in like the only sedan we have is not the only sedan I've said. What am I saying? The sedan we have is like
one of our many
sedans. My baba owns a Rolls Royce.
Oh, this Rolls Royce.
No, I am by no means not wealthy at all. Anyway, but like the sedan we have, or like my family has like a little cord that you pull, but it's glow in the dark.
Oh.
So like the light that turns on in the trunk that's completely closed off from the rest of the vehicle. Will like, you know, charge that up. The sunlight does as well. So like the moment you close it, you can see it for like a good 5 minutes. Like I've tried this out with me and my brother. I was locked in there on purpose to see if this would work.
Yeah. Sounds exactly like what would happen.
Yeah, like it's on for like 5 minutes. So like you can wait till the car stops and then just open it and run if you really need to. But like that's still like weird that it's that inaccessible. Like, they're trying to almost hide it, because I get it. You don't want that cord to be in the way and possibly being like pushed around and stuff. But it's so much easier to just be like, just put it in like the back of the truck and like a very easily accessible, just handhold for that panel, rip it out and then pull the cord.
Yeah. Or like, I don't know. Because I think if you're kidnapping someone, you could probably like do something. But like, I don't want to explain how I'd kidnap someone.
I'm making.
I feel like the person who it's dangerous for is like the 5 to 0 year olds, or the like mentally like people with like neurological disabilities or something like that. Because they're not gonna know how to pry open a panel and then pull 2 cords at once.
And like, same with, I didn't even know you could do that until I found that video. So it's like I couldn't even figure that out. Yeah, if I was just thrown in there.
Like a 3-year-old who, I don't know, presses 2 buttons and then gets closed to the trunk, they're just gonna be in the trunk.
They're gonna be stuck in there, and if that thing's outside, it's not gonna be a good time.
Yeah. So, I don't know, that feels dangerous. But what would make it less dangerous is if they're wearing an Apple Vision Pro. Which, have you seen?
In the dark.
Yeah.
It's just like reaching out in front of you, grabbing nothing.
Wait, that actually would be really cool, is if you could like see in the dark through the Apple Vision Pro or something.
That'd make it like $2,000 more expensive.
Yeah. But I've seen videos where the front plate is just, it seems like it's just glass. And so people have, it's like any metal that touches it, scratches it, and then you have to buy a new one.
Oh, of the Vision Pro.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so weird. But it's weird because it's made of like this, it's still made of like the same, apparently it's like layered glass. Mm-hmm. And then like, but it's like layered like plastic. It's the same thing as like a car's windshield to prevent it from like shattering in your face. But like it's layered weird apparently, because like it's like, from last I heard, it was basically from the outside, it was like glass then plastic. So everything exposing like the outside, I don't know, glass piece is not like actually glass. It's just like this thin sheet of plastic to prevent it from cracking, or to prevent the glass from shattering. Yes, but like it's on the outside, so it's like it's almost flopped. Yeah, and so it's super easy to scratch, and then really expensive to replace, and basically pointless to like. There's so many things wrong with this thing, in usability. Yeah, and the thing is, like, it's really impressive. I have to feel like they're doing it on purpose. You know, like that feels like they're like AirPods. I've had some, and I use them every day for the last like 3 years, and they just don't work. And like, I don't know, like, it's not that I use them poorly, but like Apple's thing is just, they purposely stop working, so you buy new ones. They got sued over this a while ago. It's because like someone with like an iPhone 6 or something. They're like, this should work at all, and you are programming it so it doesn't. Yeah, because it's like even like an old Bluetooth have like earbuds still work with like my iPhone, but like for some reason my Apple earbuds are refusing to work with my own iPhone. Yeah, it's really dumb. So I kind of feel like they're just making their product like a little worse, so you have to buy these replacements. Yeah, I have heard about those lawsuits, and I didn't look into it at all. I didn't either. I didn't think we were going to talk about this. Yeah. But like I did hear a few things mentioned, like apparently they've done something like that, or it was something to do with their software that, like, I guess accidentally in some sense was like creating issues with older software of other devices. So it shouldn't be doing that in the first place, though. It's like you should check for that. And for sure. And you have enough resources to fix these problems. Oh my gosh, yeah. Easily. This is turning into a tech podcast. Do you want to go on a break? Sure, yeah. Let's go break time.
Break time.
So we can stop talking about like tech.
This episode of Us Talking is brought to you by the Us Store. We finally have merch and you can buy it. So we sell merch on Redbubble, and how that works is Redbubble will print it and send it directly to you, and we get a small percentage of that money. So you can buy a Us Talking sticker for $2.40, or you can buy an Us Talking t-shirt for $20.42. And it comes in a variety of colors and sizes. Go check it out. The link to this is on our website and I assume other places. I saw a video. It was a 1 minute podcast where they did a 1 minute podcast in a tree. It was okay. But they're like, if I was a girl at a party, how would you try and flirt with me? And that made me realize I've never really flirted with anyone. I don't think.
Oh, do they mean like the pickup lines thing?
Yeah.
Or
Well, I don't know, because I know pickup lines, but I've always thought they were kind of just a joke.
Yeah.
But have you ever tried to flirt with someone?
No.
Okay, cool.
I'm too terrified to talk with people. So
Yeah. Well, because what I do is I see someone, I'm like, you look, I don't know, like we're both climbing. I'm like, you like climbing? That great check.
Yeah,
We're
exactly.
off to a good start. And I'm like,
you don't walk up to somebody and be like, would you agree to me on a date?
that's good. I'm gonna write. Do you agree
Do you agree to go on a date with me?
That's the title of this episode for sure.
Definitely, I like that. Should we explain what a Grigri is? I think no.
If you
Look up Grigri.
It's Grigri. Yeah. And
Hello.
Yeah. But I don't know. Well, I guess if you haven't flirted, then this doesn't really work out. But how do you flirt with people?
I don't know. I guess I've done it. No, maybe.
Well, okay. I guess what's the difference between flirting with someone and talking to them? Is there a difference?
I think there must be a subtle difference because they're called something different. So it's I'm trying to think here. I'm guessing that it's possibly it's with the intent of getting to know somebody romantically, but it still is this joking way of doing so. So you say these weird, funny comments, pickup lines, for example, about somebody to letting them know that you they caught your eye. And so, I don't know. I'm terrible at explaining this, but
yeah, because I've dated a few people, and how it's always worked for me is I just get to know them as a friend, and then later, actually I think that's the difference. Is what I did is I was I got to know them as a friend, and then 6 months later, then we started dating. It's
yeah.
So maybe that's the difference. Is you're instead of waiting 6 months, you're
you know them, and then it's
well, want to go on a date.
I don't know, because the amount of people I've dated, it's always been I've only had one long-term relationship that lasted about 3 months. Not even that long term, honestly. It wasn't that long term.
But longer.
It was longer than my other relationships, because most of them were things I guess maybe I was flirting with some people, because it turned into this weird sudden game of I guess not game, but it was more of they wanted to hang out more often. They started asking more questions about my life, and I was you're starting to act creepy.
Push them away quickly. Run away.
But then I kind of go along with it because I got interested. So I was I asked questions about their life and what they thought of certain things, and then I don't know. It kind of just, I guess, evolved. Not really, but it was the possibility of a relationship was there. So I don't know. I'm terrible at this because every time it's happened, it's always been the other person. I've been the one who's literally just followed along. And I've done nothing.
Yeah.
And so I'm just terrible at relationships in the first place. But maybe because I've talked with some people, and I like I've given them comments to like with the intent of making them feel good about themselves, and like they've caught my eye in some sense. So I guess flirting.
Okay,
but then it's like it's turned into a conversation more about their lives because that's what I'd prefer. And some people,
yeah,
I don't know.
Okay, that makes sense to me. And I think I have flirted with people. I think it's just been in like my way and not the like it would be like the cliche lemon way. If I don't know any pickup lines.
I don't know either. I only know climbing ones because I recently started watching climbing short form video, and I keep finding them. I don't know why.
That's good. Well, you have a Friction Lab sticker on your.
I do.
Your thing. It's pretty nice.
I got it from
nifty.
Elevation, and I was like, I'll put it somewhere.
I have here. Let's just real quick take it. So I climb. Just feel this.
Why is it so heavy?
That's full of stickers.
That's just stickers?
Yeah. So climbing comps will give you stickers and stuff. And once you start collecting them, people are like, oh, you like stickers? Then why don't I give you more? So I have like there's probably like a pound or two of stickers.
You have more rainbow stickers too.
I do.
I'm turning into you. You're just like, hey, you like stickers? Take more of mine. Than
I have like 2 pounds of them. Like 3?
I'd say closer to like maybe a pound, but yeah, maybe a pound, like, 2 pounds.
Okay. Yeah, a pound or 2, but that's still a lot of stickers.
That's a lot of stickers. I don't know. I was just like, that seems like light, but like that's heft to it, I guess.
Yeah.
That's all stickers.
Yeah. It's wild. Wow. It's a bag that says hot dog, and it has a guy in a hot dog suit, and underneath it says, I'm really good at scavenger hunts. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love the randomness.
It's really fun. Do we want to go into endorsements?
Sure.
Yeah. Because I'm going to be gone next week, so we're recording another episode after this, and we kind of gotta get hustling.
We're hustling. We're bustling. Do you mind if I go first?
Oh, for sure.
So we both listened to a song artist that you've introduced me to named Jordy. Mm-hmm. And he's like mildly successful. People know him. Like a big group know him. And I recently saw on his Instagram that he's going and posting a new song. And I was like, why not? Let's like grow his audience because this thing sounds really good. Mm-hmm. And it's on his Instagram. And if you go look up just Jordy makes music, or like, I think it's Jordy plays music, something like that. But on his Instagram, he's recently posted a new song called something. I'll figure it out later. And it's coming out this April 5th. And I am so excited.
I am
because it is so close.
TJ,
it's gonna come out. It's you go ahead. I'm gonna get too excited about this.
Yeah. So I showed TJ Jordy, and then TJ showed me the upcoming song, and it's really good. He has a pop style and good lyrics. I don't know what's more to say about Jordy.
I'd say good lyrics, except for his most recent song.
Nah, they're fantastic.
I mean.
You just have to be in the mood for it, the lyrics.
That's true. Yeah, that's very true. It goes from like sad pop to like really fun, just like party pop.
Yeah.
And then just like it's
He
cool.
does a lot of collabs with people, and they're good.
Oh, he does.
Fire.
True. Yeah. They're really good songs.
I saw a video. Okay, I'm sorry. Can I just play you another video? Because it's
Is it also from Jordy?
No, it's not. But I said it was fire, and I love these kids.
What are your thoughts on millennials?
I mean, it's pretty fire. I wish I could go back and meet some of my ancestors.
What does drip mean?
Like style. Yeah, like if you see me right now, you say a jerkier.
If you want to call somebody cool, what would you say? Like
probably like mad lit on God. Mad lit on God, no cap.
Mad lit on God, no cap.
I don't know. It's just like a millennial being shook about these two like.
I want to visit my ancestors.
Yeah. And he's like, my drip is lit on God.
I feel old already. I hate. Do you remember when we said that in middle school? I guess not we. Yeah. We didn't do that.
But like.
Maybe we did. Maybe I did.
I think we were just doing other weird things. Yeah.
Oh, that is so awkward. Which makes me feel old because I'm like, why would I ever say that?
I just think it's funny.
Finnegan, we're getting older.
No! Not that old.
We're not that old, honestly.
No, I had to explain to my mom why I wanted to dye my hair pink today. I was like, 'cause it's fun. I don't know. Same reason that hanging out on a water tower is cool. Like,
yeah.
So your endorsement is Jordy?
Jordy. And his new song, I figured it out, Nice Things.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
My endorsement is also music, and it's even less known than Jordy. It's a song by OK Koi. It's called Tuesdays into College. A lot of people have probably seen this. It was a YouTube short that blew up, and now is a long form video. It's 2 minutes, like 3-ish minutes long. I just think it's really good. You should go check it out.
I'm checking it out right now, actually.
Well, I can just show you after the episode because it's like right here. Yeah. That is our podcast? Question mark?
Completing our 9th episode, which is, I think, really exciting because it has been going on for a while.
Yeah, it's going on for 10 weeks.
10 weeks because we skipped one.
Oh, yeah. We skipped last week's episode because we were doing a lot of marketing down in Salt Lake and just took up time. And anyways, thanks a ton for listening. Go check out our store. Go just like, if you have a free moment, just go like us on Instagram or YouTube or something.
Definitely go check out our Instagram.
It makes the hole in the bottom of my brain feel a little bit happier. Okay. Anyways, bye-bye.
See you guys later.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, wait, it is the McDonald's. Oh, oh wait, there's only one kiosk? How does this work? Are there more than one?
There's only one.
Nope, there's only one open right now.
Oh, well, that sucks.
Yeah, okay. I guess we'll just...
I don't need chicken nuggets at this late at night.
Well, you don't need anything this late at night, probably.
Honestly, yeah.
Besides podcast material.
Have I eaten enough today? Probably not. I don't know what to do.
Ooh, are you going for the full meal or?
Sure, I'll spend $6 on a meal today.
It is actually. Oh, look at this. Oh, wait. I didn't even get the sauce. I totally forgot about that.
That's okay. We can share this.
Okay, thank you. Is that yours? Because you should be after me.
I'm 6:47.
Oh no, it's a McDelivery.
My mom used to do that. Oh, I go get. Hold on. I'll be back.
Oh, okay.
McDonald's. You want to try one first?
Oh, are you giving me a chicken nugget?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, thank you. Here, wait. I do want to try one.
The infamous McDonald's sweet chili sauce.
Oh, it's like transparent.
Does not live up to the hype. I don't think it's that good.
Well, it tastes like... Oh, it tastes exactly like instant ramen.
Oh, yeah.
It's like
spicy instant ramen.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
So it's like...
That's kind of hilarious how accurate it is. But is it... Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh my god.
Is it supposed to be chili?
I think it's called... It's just McDonald's sauce.
Wild. Yeah, so, final review is the McDonald's sauce is okay.
It's meh.
It's meh.